local sports e ko mbedi mo kura bi kura e bre bra e se bari will be an otam kutu say the near fire bro from 30 so we mo islim nkan sim bia ye fabricate story bia wa ha story bia ba bia from original source and so you can face out we Kotoko we haso fuku we bia na o ba bia na team bia support bia no ye be bo mo dia se e benya ho nsem bari bia news no bia so no na ye dia bro ma so what dia koso
abusanfo ye ma we bia kwa ba e de ba DKTV GH so ene edue ebra so say ye dia kwansi mu nsem ebre ma o DKTV GH so tentem so ye besha say free abrante fen Richmond Lamte a Kotoko player nei ya to nsa frɛ no Black Stars no ye kobusa ne say na feeling etisen o say it is an honor. It feels good and I'm very happy. I would like to thank Utun for the past and the present management of Kotoko, supporters and my teammates. Growing up, I dreamed of playing for the Black Stars, and for me to be included in the 27-man squad, it is an honor, and I am very happy. And so in Sema Branty, Edu Tuja. Frederick Asar and Zoe Kotoko keeper and also Edu Semka Kra Tuja, Efa, on position or the league lock, and also as I say, Branty. Ohun say nye Kotoko modern nye Kotoko standard or Potoka Kra will say I don't think it is a good position for us. Kotoko is a big club and finishing third in the first round is unsatisfactory. We should have been first or second on the table by now, but in all we didn't start the season very well. We believe things are going to change in the second round and soon someone Abranti Edu Tudra Ghana and Namibia ebo friendly match for Vera Sports Stadium. I can't see the corner we no na akoya tipon 0-0 enso so ewo eno achi na okrofoko buza se na nka Chris Houghton ewo akwanya se otimi try Richmond Lamte ewo sa akanzi na mum ankoba ne sa ni hotamakulu etis asem ana so hu se Richmond Lamte entimi amobi no kan se bebre se Chris Houghton is totally useless for not giving Kotoko midfielder Richmond Lamte an opportunity to play in the friendly game against Namibia opening some of the two no na ekobusa Chris Houghton the ntia wamfa Richmond Lamte anka sa match no the no kan nyina ne say Richmond Lamte didn't play today because I wanted one defensive midfielder on the pitch which is Majid Ashimeru na so hunu say Majid Ashimeru gina mu dia ehun ya say Richmond Lamte so e ba be kan ono kwa na the taxes ene ni formation a wo bo ene so ne nsema opani e de tudwa ye ko haso fuka so ye so a Vincent I can say be say we hunu the entire House of Folk and more the money that's why I for me and say we have everything in place for House of Folk to be successful and so in someone opani Vincent so wa odote our board members so edema Accra House of Folk so e kan ono I know so wa nyahota makulu so eden sem kakra to be say the supporters have every right to be annoyed when the team is not doing well, but they should remember we are also not happy when the team is not winning, so they should calm down. We are working very hard behind the scene and I can assure them there will be a head coach before the second round commences. There's a joke and it's a second round likely say House of Folk for head coach ama ana BP and so Freezy Mabos e dia kotu dwa say Olympic Games ye beba so no nya de say ye be hu no body sare so betwe ne ho film na enche bia obe announce a big fight bia e be koso nti ye hwani mu say Freezy Mabos e de ntokwa bia no so checheche pa e bebre enche kura Chris Houghton ne kubuza say so far the team's mentality ye team na ye de kone mentality ye de kone ne de say how far we can go depends on the performance that we put in. One thing I know is that this is a group of players that want to do well. And if you have a group of players that desperately want to do well, you never know what can happen. And I certainly don't want to be a head coach of a team that doesn't think that we have a chance of winning it. That has to be the mentality going to the tournament. But we know we have to play well. Things have to go our way. We have to be fortunate with injuries. And we have to be very optimistic that we can do very well. And so in someone opening the tuja. Coach was happy as also adding some kakra to be say emre bia Ghana and amamunu nyina no ebe underrate Ghana Blasters no ya na omota ekomanim ewo tournament nim to do hu ni say Blasters ebetimi adu fanas emra your expectation no ewo form no enyo no kwanso na kasa coach okutu ado so former coach so the same kakra to be say Ngofo who say Ghana against Egypt in a big match, but who say I think I say the easiest game may be against Egypt because their team is very well balanced. They are the favorite in this game, so it is easier to stand behind when people don't expect too much from you. And so someone coach Otuado so Edetuja. As a Mojan, El Haji Diouf, Ahmed Hassan, and JJ Okocha have signed up in the newly established CAF Ambassadors Program. And so someone, if he was also a club statement on Justice Blay, Crawford who said Justice Blay, Kotoko company for agent and Quayana, a BC man 6 months contract. Crawford Kotoko company for Eddie. Krata 1010 Abetuja said Asante Kotoko Sporting Club has learned with shock stories making rounds in the media that the management is reluctant about renewing the contract of player Justice Blay, which is set to expire in a few days. We wish to place on record that these stories making rounds have no basis and are born of malice extensively and aim at causing disaffection to the club. For the record, the club presented a proposal to the player which included the length of the contract renewal and financial consideration. It must be made clear that at no point was a 6-month contract proposed to the player. It comes to us as a surprise that a discussion between the player who intimated to us today, January 9, 2024, that he was going to get his management to conclude discussions with us would be in the media, when in fact both the player and the club have not agreed anything in the principle other than the proposal given to the player, which frankly does not even include a 6-month contract extension. We urge our supporters to remain calm and be circumspect about what is being circulated, especially on social media, as information out there is totally false. Let us take this opportunity to inform our teaming supporters and the public that at all times the club will endeavor to operate professionally, devoid of any external pressure or personal sentiments, and their interest of both the club and the player will ultimately be considered. Thank you. We some management and this same way at the better abontin ewo. Techno Mobile omo donate Techno Camon 20 to the Black Star players in Tiasha. Andrew the day you and an idiot ekutano and so some more every oba. Majida Shmeru ne kobuza and so on so far. The mentality of the Euros tournament and the was in my aim with the national team is to make sure we come out as the best nation in this tournament. And so now Branty someone honestly do too. Black Star players enya omu last dinner with the Excellency Nana Danga Kufuado and morning in to say the day a dinner de between Wamako Cote d'Ivoire. Na Stone Boy eko PM ho e Germania ye hwe pictures etwaguya na senya sem ketwa kra enya sem ketwa no mko duru yonzo so no Cote d'Ivoire no so no ye hwe ntuma free from Kenta FAE na se afade ya de ko PM enya sem ketwa ye hwe de edikan ye ye kan free ye bonkum so aye George Boatin e wo Masu Didi Dramani Richard Olikense and Chris Houghton and say almost na free from ntuma kama etwagu ono. Financial rewards for the 2023 African Cup of Nations. Ultimate trophy now. We now benya $7 million. $7 million. The obedi second no e benya $4 million. $4 million. The obedi semi-finals e benya $2.5 million. Quarter final e benya $1.3 million. Nese ne ye hwa CAF ultimate increase your price tag they call about 40%. CAF ayade or mayade. We never told you South Africa Football Association which they say Omonika prekra de momo place no. Omodia nko boku tournament no. So mutimi wini a $7 million that's no nyina no. Eye omodia. Bo mutimi wini dia obi ani kapre bia e de ma o. Ye hwese Ghana so e betimi afolo sa sutia ensenke bebo pa. Na ma ro say outstanding games be a course ama na league table no atimi asesa kakra. Samates every kind with 32 points. Adriana Tosu mean 30 points. Asante Kotoko da Tuada mean 29 points. Nation Vitoso and 27 points. Watrema Tosu enum 27 points. Bekum Chelsea Tosu 27 points. Bechemina Tosu 26 points. Legon City Tosu more 24 points. Media Matosu and Kron with 23 points. House of Folk Tosu do with 21 points. Go to Olympics Tosu do back with 21 points. Akawan Tosu do me with 20 points. Bibiani goes at also Dumiensa with 18 points. Dimsesi Tosu do 9 with 18 points. Boafa Quatano Tosu Dunu 17 points. Retamale Nata Tosu Dun 17 points. Karana Tosu Dun Son with 16 points and a Heart of Lions or Tosu Dun working with 14 points and so on. Afcon 2023 because Cote d'Ivoire eba live or GTV Sports Plus. Kwabre boa yina your host. Brapani your writer, our writer and the writer on a bet na so a host to be beer and the discussion because we be no yenso yebenya be share from 13 January to 11 February 2024. Na say no so nsemo every over. Aha na brebe ma da chini kwa kuku amodi masi or da chini kwa TV so obas na so travel ya daruma no mi subscribe button so share video no send them up for no mountain semo a treble especially for Ghana football. Until then, stay focused and stay blessed. I love you all. Bye bye.